Well, hey, we have another gamer here with us. In fact, as we have Fatality underneath me, FatalityFalcon, joining us as the special guest for the evening. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty great, all things considered. Wish I, won my last set, but it's okay. 1-1's not a bad start, and hope you're all having a good
you've already
one.
played 2?
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh, wow. Okay. Jeez. Normally we miss 1. We were late this evening. I know you got a little bit of the spiel, but for anybody who's maybe just joining us, anybody who normally watches you and aren't familiar with what we do, here on the Kickback, we are going to be following our guest through the 2-hour ladder tournament that we run every Thursday. So going to be a regular flow of opponents, as many as you would like to play. Fatality, you can, if you need to lock in for a set because you want to perform really well, that's totally fine. If you want to, talk with us through it, we'll do that too. It's the pace of the night is all up to you, including how many matches you want to play. So queue up as often as you want.
Yeah, sounds good. That's more or less what I do anyway, so...
Oh, well, there we go. All right, well, hey, while we're loading in, I was wondering if, just to start us off at the top of the evening, how did you get started in competitive gaming?
So it's actually a little more of a story than you might expect. When I was a little kid, I was really good at soccer. I was so good that at one of my rec league games, I actually got offered a starting position on one of the best traveling teams in the country for my age group. I legitimately might have had a real future in soccer, but the very next day, I had a fateful doctor's appointment, and at said doctor's appointment, it turns out they discovered I had a kind of heart condition, and they told me I could never play again.
I got one of those. I'm sorry.
And obviously, I was 10 years old at the time. That shit devastated me. I was a mess for a week. And during that week, I spent a lot of time on the computer, and I just happened to run into a set. I ran into a really old video of Ken versus Isaiah, the most 3 grand finals. This is an old ass Smash tournament from early 2000s.
Okay.
I saw grand finals of that. That was my first exposure to competitive games of any kind whatsoever. And I just thought it was beautiful. And I've been a Captain Falcon player even since before I played competitively.
One of those.
I think the first Smash 34 game. I think that game came out 25 years ago, so I've been a Falcon main for 25 years at this point, something like that.
Jeez. That's wild to think about. I remember playing that. That feels too long ago.
I also became exposed to Street Fighter, but I always felt like I'd be too busy with Smash to have time for it, so I kind of just never got into it until 6.
Because normally what usually happens is when we have guests, people tend to lock in, don't have to really answer questions. It's pretty interesting. Let's see how we who's able to keep up with the conversation and who's not. It's always fun.
No, it's always fun. What's interesting is y'all can't still see his cam feed. I can in the video call. Man is focused. Okay. Ooh, okay. Nice setup with the whiff punish.
Yeah, it's a cross up. It's really silly.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Grab. There we go. Nice check.
Oh, I messed up.
Nah, it's good. Got the perfect parry. Let's see what you talk about the mess up, because normally also we have you're the future. we're the past here. That's a decent enough punish there, but VR can't put himself in a burnout.
All right. Despite the absolute devastating amounts of spaghetti, it all worked out in that game.
yeah, that works. It's fine. Definitely gonna have to get your thoughts on where you think about where DJ stands as a character right now. It's always interesting to hear different perspectives. Hello. Wow. We just doing that. Cool.
I feel like I never see that move used.
I only see it used when we know we're going into a level 3 kill.
Right? It's like a route to dump. Wow. Fatality has him absolutely locked down here.
Sir, again?
Oh, man. Oh, we can hear just a smidge of the game audio coming through. We get an extra little bit of future sight, do you and I, JB? Oh man. I mean, can every DP in the game do that? Because I know some of them have different amounts of horizontal travel.
Can every DP do what?
It caught Fatality going for a backsway.
Oh, yeah. If it has enough forward travel, it will.
Okay. Fireball to keep him locked down. The ground control is really effective. Oh, good bait!
That was an incredible bait.
So, you said you're a Falcon player.
Yeah.
How did you... JB had actually asked about what was the first Street Fighter that you really sat down to, kind of try to play?
I'll be real. Street Fighter 6.
It's a good one. You picked a good one to pick. How did you land on DJ as a character then?
Well, for me, it was really simple. As someone who's played Falcon throughout the ages, where sometimes he's a good character and sometimes he's not, I decided, without character loyalty, I'm just going to pick whichever top tier I like the most, and that was DJ. Some kinds of similar skill sets that Falcon does. He's a very fast, a very mix-heavy character, but he's someone that has a lot of good tools for conditioning and hard reads because of how strong his punishes can be as well. He felt like a natural extension of the kind of goals I want to achieve in neutral and how best I want to just flex on people. Because if I don't have at least a little bit of tools to like mess around, then I'm going to get bored. I like characters that can be a little saucy.
I'm really curious to get into the meat of like how you connect Falcon to DJ.
I think the main thing is that the game itself didn't necessarily directly transfer. I think by far the biggest thing that transferred is, well, in Smash, I was a top player for many, many years. And I think the most important skill set I developed was being able to effectively process why I'm losing, why I'm winning, and effectively learn. I think the skill of learning is the most important thing you develop as a top player in any kind of game, really. So once you know how to learn effectively, you can kind of apply that to whatever you want, I think. So I don't necessarily think that much directly translated. It's more just the process of translation that I think moves in well. Especially neutral and Smash. Neutral and Smash is a lot more abstract than neutral in traditional fighting games.
Yes.
Especially if you don't really have experience with it, it can kind of just look like chaos, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, I think it took me a long time of seeing it as infrequently as I did and being able to understand some of what was happening in the neutral. Because, yeah, I completely agree with you. If you're like a new observer, it's a lot harder to see traditional elements of neutral like you would expect.
Yeah, absolutely agree with that. Because, yeah, the neutral, like to even accentuate, like, what Fatality's saying, like, as far as, like, how neutral in Smash works compared to how neutral in, like, Street Fighter works, it's totally different. Like, you're not gonna see or hear stuff where you're talking about, like, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna see, like, something like whip punishing or anything like that. I mean, it's there as a potential of it, but, like, you're moving around so fast. It's so quick, especially like depending on which version of Smash Bros. You're playing, whether it's melee or even whether it's ultimate. Like your movement makes your character. It's a tendency of why like certain like weird matchups are like extremely weird.
See, so let me get out of the way. I am, and I've always been. Smash is a fighting game. It's just its own subgenre, like 2D versus 3D.
I agree.
Fighters is its own thing. And I feel like a lot of what you're saying, I feel like are things that I had to adjust to as a 2D player, migrating over to 3D as well. There's just different ways that adding another dimension of importance to the game changes so much, even if the tools are similar. I mean, that's why Ryu can translate over.
Agreed. Wow, you got the crush right at the end there. That's probably a good idea to do that. But yeah, man, it's it's hilarious. It's really funny. We're having this conversation with FatalityFalcon, and now I know his name comes from Captain Falcon, and B, like it's hilarious because like my cousin also plays Falcon in Ultimate, and
really?
when he was playing Street Fighter 6 and learning the character, guess what character he picked up?
DJ?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a through line that more than just Fatality Falcon has found.
Yeah, it is actual vibes of me playing my cousin in this. I'm like, dude, this is works.
Level 93 must have grinded hard in the attack stats because there is no defense happening on the screen right now.
They figured their game up. Why not try to see if I can press as much as possible and see like if Fatality sleep at the wheel. You can't be cheeky when you get that first game, man. Now you just got to push the P on, man. Come on, bro. Oh.
Okay. Oh wow! I am so amazed you didn't get anti-aired. Or you didn't get clipped. That
Brother,
must have been like
please get this double perfect.
Why'd you say it?
I know I jinxed it. I'm mad.
It's your fault.
Oh my god, I blame myself.
Yep. Walking back. Yeah, you got space. Dead.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he does so much damage.
Yep. Get hit him with the G.I. Joe body massage. I cannot wait to see 3. I'm gonna see a lot of that, am I? Oh. But like I know, like I definitely want to wait till this match is over so I can understand. Like now that we were talking about like DJ as a top tier character, but that was like last season. Clearly, he's
Great. Yeah, I very much am curious of the same, especially if you come into it with no character loyalty. That's an interesting thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's by and large becoming more and more true for more people that play, at least that play really competitively.
Mm-hmm.
Or at the very least, for everyone, it's a gradient, right? There's an amount of the character sucking that you'll deal with if you like the character enough.
Right.
Oh my god, I messed up.
Nah.
Oh, that was a combo. Oh!
No!
Oh, that hurt!
My body! Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, that round was yours, man.
Yeah.
That was an extremely tragic drive reversal interaction.
Ah.
Never in a million years.
Oh, I see.
Really? Spent the can?
I'm a little bit surprised. Well, maybe your hope for the damage is that you'll like be able to commit through the rest of the round. I don't know.
I don't know either, but I don't agree with it. And it's definitely gonna cost you your drive meter right now. It could have been a potential mix-up.
Yeah, I was gonna say this. DJ is one of the best at blowing you up when you are burnt out. It just feels insurmountable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good checks. Oh my god.
What a counter hit combo, bro.
See, when I picked up Street Fighter 6, I played DJ for like 2 weeks because I was like, I think this character is going to be busted. And whenever I see gameplay like this for DJ, I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to be able to do with the character. I'm just not good enough. But yeah, Fatality, we were curious. So you said you're not, there's no character loyalty for you in Street Fighter.
None whatsoever. If they make DJ bad, I'm dropping him immediately.
So you think he's still fine?
I think he's fantastic. I think most of the DJ players that dropped him are either just cowards, weenies, or they just think another character's better.
Fucking yes.
That's not.
I like this guy.
I like
this guy a lot.
That's not talk of a character disloyalist. Like my man called everybody that jumped ship a coward. He's supposed to jump with them
because you think another character is better. I think that's fine, but I think if you drop him because you think he sucks, then yes. There's a very big difference between genuinely believing that he sucks versus just thinking another character is better, which is fine because I personally would probably put him like just outside top 5. He's definitely still one of the stronger characters in my eyes, but there's a handful of characters that I think are just inherently more consistent than he is, and
Okay.
that's enough to push at least them over him.
Yeah. I feel like
Akuma?
he plays the whole roster, right? I feel like the only characters I don't ever see him play are like grapplers.
That answered my question. I was like, does Akuma have a pink costume? Sure does.
No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he plays the
Oh, yeah.
color pink. He mains pink.
Mm.
Fireball recovery of Akuma is so I don't think I've ever successfully jumped in on Akuma throwing a fireball.
No, it's hard. Like I've gotten it rare times, like super rare. It's just it's hard to deal with. Like the character's walk speed is ridiculous. Like
his walk speed is that good.
It's the fastest character in the game. I had
the fireball is like you can't react to it and jump. Like he will recover in time, which makes that a huge threat in the neutral. But between the walk speed, a fierce that's hit confirmable, a standing roundhouse that leaves him plus if you aren't already blocking in place and letting him walk you down. Oh damn! Oh wow, that was close.
Oh my god, that was all spaghetti. Oh man, this is what happens when you're. This happens when you're this early in qualifying for Capcom Cup. You're like, I'm just having fun.
Man, I dropped.
I feel like
that was unfortunate.
He said that like explicitly, right? I think that he's said that he's not really going to compete much for the rest of the year.
Too, unless it's like
drop.
SFL.
I had that first round, but I won.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like yeah, that first round was definitely like it was there because he kept like throwing out DPs. I think he was trying to like just do block string and a fireball or something.
Oh man, late on the counter swing after the shimmy. That's a shame.
Yeah.
Oh, woo.
Nice. That was good.
I must know. And what's a shame is he's not going to answer me. Was that a choice to reset after the standing strong, or were you always going to shimmy and you just happened to get a hit first?
Yeah, we gotta definitely get an answer for that later.
Because what a ballsy choice. But he also said he likes to be able to, you know, fool around and freestyle a little bit.
Mm.
Ooh. What? What an asshole. Okay. Good pickup. Side swap for FatalityFalcon.
Checking. Yeah, get down on the ground. That. Why is that button to sweep? Just because he has slide? No.
I wondered why you got away with that neutral jump check the first time.
Yeah.
And I guess he noticed too.
Yep, that'll be it.
But so the question that we had for you before you had to lock in on that one was if you have a problem character that's like plagued you that you just could not come to grips with the matchup.
I think the main one is probably just Chun-Li, because I think that's probably the only real losing matchup for DJ.
Really?
I think he might go even with or beat literally everyone else, but he does have a gazillion even matchups.
Okay, you're talking to two Chun players, so I'm intrigued to hear that.
She's might be the only character that actually beats him. Yeah, neutral is really annoying for me, especially in mid-range.
I feel like if you like, there's spots where DJ would really want to be able to try to flex in a particular space that I feel like crouching medium kick can really check in a way that not a lot of the rest of the roster can do in the same way. All right, another Ken. Oh my god.
That like drive rush. Oh my god, and they were just turning red.
See, there was a question that I had written down that I was gonna be curious, especially since, you know, FatalityFalcon over here is not holding back when he has an opinionated answer. And this sets up that question perfectly.
Oh man, now I gotta know what the question is. Yeah, you wrote it down and everything. It's oh my.
That was the very tip of that jump in.
All right,
Oh, that was smart.
You know what I love so much about this game? People complain like, "Oh my god, skip neutral, blah blah blah." I'm like, no, this like using a drive rush to be able to go in and start like checking and punishing things instead of like just waiting for somebody to come in and whip punish. Like whip punish should be your tech. It should be that basically going in and turning green. We see somebody doing something unsafe, except unless it's drive impact like that. What the hell?
I have absolutely no idea what's going on. All right. Time to adapt.
Yeah, my man is. What's going on is Ken is holding forward.
Yeah,
I'm seeing a lot of unusual options here. I was not ready. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you'll be all right because this is the 1400 MR life. I said it.
Ouch. True, but ouch. You out of line, but you right. Nice up kicks. See, I feel like that's the thing to wait for is because he's already demonstrated that he's making these huge choices.
Yeah, he's like, it's time to turn red. No, it's time to turn green.
There we go.
Another.
Oh. And he put us
up in a burnout for it, but he does get the side switch. So it's like, well, brother, you like have no.
You know
help.
what? The side switch ends up really important if you know that you have it available to you, because you don't have to deal with the stun if you want to try to make that comeback. But still, like, the amount of his drive gauge that Lechuga is specifically committing to drive impact is nuts.
Good.
Oh, well,
God.
You do need to use it a lot in the DJ matchup for what it's worth.
Oh, but still though, like I would understand like if he had like the book of Fatality right now, he doesn't. He's just doing it because it's like he's wearing Nikes right now. That's what it is.
Shimmy no bite.
Yeah. I swear to God, DI out the corner.
He's gonna.
He's got a DI out the corner. Okay, he's fighting back for
Good
once.
block. Oh, see, this is scary. Okay, good up kicks. Now, this is bad. I actually don't know if FatalityFalcon lives through... certainly don't live through a DI trade now.
Oh, no. Yeah,
Meaty Fireball?
Yeah, you have to. Yeah.
Yep.
Kicks. Nice. Jackknife maximum at the end.
I was going to say, like, that's the only thing you can do. Like, the Fierce Fireball is guaranteed. You know they're jumping after that.
Ooh, nice, just cool. Just to get away from that button.
I think one of the things I'm appreciating most about your DJ play is how you use the backsway. Yeah, like, Jesus, the DIs. Oh, okay. Really likes using sweep right now.
Yeah, it's like we're gonna do something different. What I was doing wasn't working anymore. He's not reacting to my red anymore. All right, do the rhythm, do the ride. I forgot the rest of the lyrics. Let it fly.
Thought that would burn him out, but I was just a hair off. Didn't matter though.
Nah.
I am so shook that he did not DI as soon as he had the opportunity to get through the middle of that. Okay, and wow, you like. Is that a specific spacing trap that you have? Because it's coming out so consistently.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, all right. He does not want to stop swinging through it.
Yeah, whatever. A dub is a dub.
Meh, we'll take those. Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, successfully adapted. I definitely got thrown for a loop with all the DIs and sweeps at first, but we adapted fine.
Yeah. So I don't know. You're from the Smash world before you're from the Street Fighter world, right? So I don't know how familiar you are with the reputation of Ken as a character.
You mean like flowchart Ken or like the Kens from Brazil? I've heard like memes about that.
Both.
Yeah. I am wondering if there are characters in the Smash world that have similar stereotypes like that. Who is the Ken of the
hell
Smash
yes.
world?
Ooh.
I mean, it really just depends on what you want. Do you mean like characters that have like a similar association with like really silly flowchart gameplay?
Yes.
Flowchart gameplay, belligerent gameplay.
Me, Brawler, and Terry are two really common examples.
Yes.
Especially Terry. It's funny that Terry
Really?
is like also in Smash, and now he's gonna be in Street Fighter too. Kazuya too, also a Smash character technically now.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
It's kind of crazy to think about.
It really is.
Kazuya, I've seen some ignorant crap with that too.
Electrics in Smash make Electrics in Tekken look like a bad move. Electric in that game is completely invincible.
Yep.
It also has a big hitbox. It's also very spammable. It's also only a 2-frame window instead of a 1-frame, so it's way easier. And you can literally, like, even just decent players with practice can literally just spam it. And if you land it, on most positions on the entire cast, you have true 0 to death combos.
So it's a spammable, safe DP
That's also
that
a
leads to touch of
card.
death.
Yes.
Yo, I remember a time where we were telling dude to pack that DJ up. The growth. The growth on this man. Pause. Pause. I said pause. Relax.
Carry on, wake up. Oh, good check.
Yeah, he's gonna use that stand medium kick every single time he sees the boom. You try to jump over. Yeah, we go through those, baby. I love it. I love to see that.
Double shimmy? We're bringing out the layers already.
Damn it. I tried it.
Damn. That was such a
thought he was
Captain
gonna-
Falcon play.
Oh, because Bunch has direct feed. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't. How would you compare that to Captain Falcon? Let me.
That was definitely off ledge knee.
Oh, flesh. Why not? Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait.
Why not?
Why not?
No. In that case,
JB, we sure you're playing the right character?
in that case,
You know,
why
no.
not?
You know what it was? You know what it was? You're right. That was definitely off ledge stomp.
Thank you. That's
Yeah, that
agreed.
makes more sense. That was
Thank
definitely
you.
off ledge stomp for no reason. No reason at all.
Like, I'm
Man,
just gonna
that
fall down
DP
and just do it.
thing is so sad. That
Yeah.
happens a lot. That's the only thing about this character I complain about, is that our DP just goes the wrong way pretty often.
And your reaction is just too good. You got to delay it a little bit more.
So you gotta slow it down.
Stop being so fast. You weren't precise. You were fast.
This has been like pretty
Fireball
close for
war
you
is
though.
Crazy though.
Yeah, I feel like DJ, of course, you know, DJ doesn't have as good a fireball as Guile, but I feel like if like back in the day, I always called like DJ like not better Guile, but yeah, they're definitely like
Guile.
almost like they're other Guile. They're like two sides of the same coin.
That was definitely his pseudonym, like in the beginning days of Street Fighter 4 when they were trying to figure it out.
Oh yeah.
Everybody
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, he's better Guile." Not the case. Refund.
Saying anybody's better Guile in Super Street Fighter 4.
It's
Oh my-
crazy.
Oh please, God.
The only god we acknowledge higher than that was Honda. Oh my God, that was sick. Wait for this. Man. Wait for this.
Okay. Does that
Yeah.
pick up? Oh shit.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
So let's see.
I'm sitting there the whole time just like, yep, that's definitely a new thing. I've seen him do that too many times.
He's doing it. Damn. Get the clip ready.
Oh.
my God.
Oh.
Oh, dude, please. Your father.
What the hell?
Admittedly,
You got replays ready just for this?
I'm definitely
Oh,
not for that matchup, and he exposes that.
Yo,
Fatality, I asked Banjo what questions he wanted me to pass along for you. And
Okay.
he was curious about the difference between Smash at a high level and what you're experiencing now at Street Fighter at a high level.
I definitely think microspacing is a lot more important because movement is way more limited, and this is also just a much more grounded game than Smash. Like Smash, people kind of just like fly around a lot, so it can be a lot harder to pin anyone down in particular. I definitely think like a corner control is more specifically pronounced in this. Again, if you use a Smash example, there is still corner control and there is still like a lot of the same concepts in the Street Fighter, but different things get emphasized at different amounts because obviously movement allows for different things. And because movement is more limited in this, there's a lot more focus on like micro spacing and whiff punishing, since it's a lot harder to directly whiff punish when you're a lot less certain of where your opponent's going to be. Like in Street Fighter, most of the time I can go, okay, my opponent's probably going to be somewhere in this relatively small area. He's going to be somewhere in this relatively small ambiguous area by the time my brain catches up and processes that they've done something that I then try to react to. The range of hypothetical things that could happen is somewhat relegated to a somewhat small distance. So that's why there's so much more emphasis on like whiff punishes or like using lights to bait whiff punishes and things like that. It's a lot harder to effectively do that in a game where there's a lot less certainty in where your opponent's going to be at any given time, because people can just like zoom around way more and like dance around you, fly around in the air.
It's almost like you're operating on different scales, right? Like
absolutely.
Everything feels a bit bigger. So do you find that you have a preference for one way that you have to approach neutral versus the other, or did you have a hard time adjusting to this more micro spacing kind of style when you first jumped over?
I mean, I'd say I'm still adjusting in all honesty, because quite frankly, I'm not one of the best players in the world, and I plan to be at some point, but obviously there's a lot more work to be done in that area before that can happen. I'm very, very determined to do everything I gotta to get better, and eventually I'm going to be someone that can win majors. That's a promise.
I agree with a bunch. I'm glad that you remarked that it's Smash players that tend to have the most success when they jump ship and swap over to another genre. Is there a Smash player that you think would be good at Street Fighter that hasn't tried it?
Pretty much all of them, to be honest.
Oh.
It just depends on if they are willing to commit enough to actually like really take the time to learn properly. I think that most people who are good at one game can become good at another if they really set aside the time. It's just few do. I mean, I also think the inverse is true as well. I think it's a little weirder to go from Street Fighter to Smash though, because things there's a much more direct correlation between different kinds of results and different causes in Street Fighter. One of the reasons for that being that for the most part, everything is more clearly defined in neutral. You can go, oh well, I lost. Well, clearly if I just spaced this move better, so on and so forth, I would have done better and gone closer to winning. It's usually a lot easier to understand what's going on for both players from both perspectives. Like, I can play my opponent and it's a lot easier for me to understand that I'm directly manipulating their behavior and vice versa. It's a lot easier to condition people in traditional fighters because the RPS is a lot more clearly defined with micro spacing and the way that spacing traps force like jab pressure, throws, and what have you. Whereas if sometimes you might hit someone with something in Smash, but because things are so much more abstract, you might think you're effectively conditioning someone to behave in a certain way, and then it turns out they didn't even effectively process what you're doing to them in the first place. You kind of end up in these moments where you think you might be conditioning someone, but your opponent isn't actually on the same page as you, so they don't realize it. It's a lot easier for both players to be on the same page as each other in traditional fighters. But because of that, I find that Street Fighter players tend to be better at quickly adapting, because it's a lot easier to go, oh, well, clearly my opponent is doing this to me and this is why I'm losing here. I should do something different.
Oh, WEEGEE. All right, take that.
Oh, neutral jump. Wow. Those are some choices. Spider Mega. So Bunch isn't on camera right now, but he's running the bracket in the back, and he's in the call with us, so he's weighing in as well.
Yeah.
Hello. My face is not important.
Nice, you got it.
I do not care for Rashid's third costume.
A lot of people don't. like, what is it?
It's the arm things for me.
Yeah.
He straight up just looks like a Pokemon gym leader to me.
Oh my god, yes.
You can't unsee that now.
Yo, he's a cool trainer. Wow.
No, which ones were the ones that gave you like $3,000 if you beat them?
There were
Like the rich trainers or the ace trainers?
Yeah, ace trainers. Ace trainers.
Yeah. Or is it Sun and Moon? Is it the Sun and Moon was the one where they were like the gym battles were in stadiums?
I don't know. I think I skipped that one.
Yeah, I didn't play.
I think I went outside that year.
Wow, round start, level 2. Can't build it back too, so I get it. This is something I don't see often.
Okay.
Whoa!
Oh wow.
Didn't expect that in anti-air.
No, it was bizarre. It like caught an extended hurt box of like his pinky toe.
Right. Yeah, give me that low.
I think he didn't believe it would kill,
Yeah.
but
Now it will.
so
He's in.
He's like, now it will. Yeah, now it will. I think I still would have spent it, even just to get the extra drive gauge back, because I'd be like, yeah, now you die in one interaction.
For me, I'd rather just have the threat of being able to kill him in one interaction. That way I can have him be terrified of literally everything. I think it's just a personal preference, what you prioritize there.
Yeah.
It's like very much a playstyle thing.
No, absolutely.
Yeah. There's definitely no right answer there. No wrong answer either. Put this right here, so I can't watch the.
Oh, you keep looking at the future?
I'm like trying to engage with you guys, and I'm like, and no one else is getting hype about what's happening yet. I'm like, oh.
Right. I'm ahead of everyone.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's all but
That was a
guaranteed
bulldozer
that I'm
round.
not gonna get a top 8 at this point, but
Whatever. You still putting on the show.
Yeah.
You're literally will it kill walking.
Actually.
that's the first time
Wait,
someone's
damn,
ever
hold on. So, does he still do that show? I feel like I haven't seen it in a while.
That's actually a good question. Definitely gotta wonder, because like it's been a minute. Because he does like to go on like hiatuses and breaks on it. Oh my gosh, close to the burnout. Get it?
Oh,
The
God.
heck was that?
Okay. Now what's
Got
scary is you can still die in one. Okay. At that point, it's checkmate.
Yep.
Okay.
He's done. Yeah. No, this is the second time he's done it.
Yeah. Right.
Like I understand.
Oh
Like,
man.
it's actually working out really well on this round. Oh my goodness.
I mean, it's the ability at 99 seconds to say no, I win neutral. Like you're at the space for it. It's like I'm gonna control the screen now.
Right.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
That mid? Unfortunate.
Wow, that's crazy. It was an empty jump, I think, right?
Yeah, it was.
I'm watching on the
expected him to
playback
get-
on Twitch.
Yeah, I could have thought he was gonna get hit by that, but that's not. Okay, very nice.
Okay.
Ooh, give me the extra damage, please. It's a little off the top.
Oh, that was really smart of him. I think that was going to be an up back to try to off the wall, and then it was like, oh, you're already here? Cool, air to air.
There it is. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. True is guaranteed. Why not?
I was worried. I was like, don't do it to me again.
Oh, nice.
Funny. Oh, that was wild that clipped there.
Okay.
Ooh, that was a little bit greedy.
Yeah, it was.
Good check. I need to pick your brain when you have the extra bandwidth to answer. The way that you jab so aggressively on defense. And I like, are you making reads? Are these reactions? Are these situations you've labbed? Like, I gotta know.
It's mostly
you are. I think you are among the most jab-heavy players I think we've had on the show in a while.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go for the grab. Okay,
Yeah, see,
and we're out.
I agree with that drive reversal there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whew. Yeah, he's jumping like crazy. He's like, please give me my meter
he's getting
back.
out of burnout.
This might not help him though.
Okay, safe. Oh, that was a smart driver.
Oh,
my God.
Goodness!
The jab checks. What did I say?
How did he know though? Doing it preemptively. He's like,
I mean,
know
he
I'm
said
gonna
it's
go
a
for the
read,
next
but like these are some big.
I know.
You are very clearly comfortable making big reads.
So I'm like, how did he
you're
know?
not saying that's just how it is.
Yeah.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
Mm.
Yeah, let your nuts hang. Pause.
But I thank you so much for coming on, Fatality. You had
Yeah, of course.
very, very eloquent answers. I think you were really. I think you have a really good sense, like intellectually, of where you're at and how you're approaching fighting games, and it was a delight to be able to talk to someone who can articulate it that way. So thank you so much for joining us.
It's been a lot of fun, and well, you're gonna, for better and for worse, y'all are gonna be seeing way more of me. So
Hey,
That's
I hope
good.
I'm
so.
only gonna get better. So I'm only gonna get on bigger and bigger stages more and more often. You heard it here.